Professor Shanker's field visits offered an alternative solution: soil biotechnology. If nature uses microbes in soil to process dead matter, soil biotechnology would mimic nature. It would use soil to purify water.
We are looking at a technology which will consume very little energy, which will mesh or which integrate with the natural cycles of our environment.
Apart from the right soil, this technology requires microbes in the soil to process waste organics. This is done by cultivating the carnivore of the soil, the geophagus worm. These worms feed on soil bacteria to maintain the microbe population of the soil. The team had cracked the technology on paper, but it took a while to artificially construct the biochemistry of nature in the lab. The main ingredients were almost in place. The challenge was now to continuously generate oxygen, reduce atmospheric carbon, create soil and purify the water.
Our interest in soil biotechnology is to be able to construct an ecosystem which resembles nature.
6 years later, the team was ready to construct the largest soil biotechnology plant. This would be for the Worli sewage pumping station of the Bombay Municipal Corporation that pumps out almost 800 million litres of sewage into the sea every day. It was going to be a massive transformation. Professor Shanker's experiment had worked in a test tube in the lab, but would it work on 5,000 square metres of land? It was a risk the BMC was willing to take.
Soil biotechnology is a new concept that water is allowed to pass through different layers or filters. This is a unique plant. So far, nobody has constructed this type of plant.
7 months and 2.9 crore of rupees later, the pilot plant was ready to be tested. At first glance, it looked like a well-manicured garden. A closer look, and it was really 3,000 square metres of specially constructed ecology. Soil loaded with microbes, additives and plants. This was watered by pipes that spurted out 3 million litres of sewage every day. It took about 8 hours for the soil to filter all the sewage and fill up the storage tanks with purified water.
Compared to other technologies, this plant is producing very clean water. Plus, there are no foul odors and no sludge to be disposed of, which is still a problem with other technologies.
While soil biotechnology may not produce drinking water, it does create an evergreen factory that treats a city's sewage to produce clean water for construction and agriculture. It is also price and space efficient. Maintenance in terms of power, labour and additives works out to 3.5 rupees for every 1,000 litres of sewage. This is less than half of other technologies.
Based on the success of this plant, we are going to have some more plants in Mumbai city at Ghatkopar pumping station, Bhandup pumping station, Warsaw pumping station.
Professor Shanker believes this technology can change the face of sanitary engineering globally, as unlike other waste treatment methods, soil biotechnology saves energy, produces oxygen and gets carbon credits.